Hey everybody, it's Dan Sfera, www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Once again, that website address for you is www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. This is where we try to demystify clinical trials every day, and we hope to make any impact that we can. But anyways, today I'm going to talk about, just very briefly, the different phases of clinical trials and then what I believe to be the benefits of each one. And this will be a good video for those of you interested in joining clinical trials for many different reasons. Not everyone joins clinical trials for the same reason. So let me just do a quick run through of all the phases. So the phase 1 studies, and by the way, all these phases you can do a search on our blog. Phase 1 is healthy volunteer. So these people who want to join these studies usually want to join a study where they can earn a lot of money. So these are called healthy volunteer studies. They usually recruit young people, healthy people, people willing to be in an inpatient unit for 4 to 8 weeks. And you can hear a lot of our interviews with phase 1 people on our blog. Just type phase 1 and you'll see a lot of interviews. Phase 2 studies are the first time that the drug is being introduced to the target population for whatever medical condition these people are suffering from. So a diabetes drug will be tested on people with diabetes, asthma drug tested on people with asthma, schizophrenia drug will be tested on people with schizophrenia. So this is phase 2. In phase 1, these same drugs are being tested, but they're being tested on healthy people to see if the drug is safe within a certain range, and then they want to find out what dose the drug starts becoming toxic and producing nasty side effects. So that's why those people get paid more. So in phase 2, they know what range is safe enough to where the drug is, tolerable, but they still don't know whether it works, and they still don't know whether it's still safe, like over the period of maybe 8 weeks, and they don't know whether it's effective at that particular dose for that medical condition. And then phase 3 studies, which I believe offer the most therapeutic benefit, or the most therapeutic potential for people looking for better medical treatments, would be the phase 3 studies. Because once they get past phase 2, they're being tested in phase 3 studies, but these studies may last anywhere from 1 to 2 years, whereas the phase 2 studies will only last like 3 to 4 months, give or take a few months. But usually they're not that long. They're just trying to see if it's effective at that dose for this target population. Then the phase 3 studies, they enroll a lot more people who have this medical condition, but they extend the study for like years. Well, not years, let's say 1 to 2 years. It's usually typical. And then they will see whether the drug is safe over a long period of time. It's the first time it's being tested over a long period of time. And they still want to see whether it's effective over a long period of time or whether it loses its effectiveness after a few weeks. So they don't know this stuff yet, but chances are if a drug got to phase 3, it's obviously safe enough and tolerable enough, and it shows some signs of promise for treating that medical condition. So for those of you looking to get therapeutic benefit, hopefully from a clinical trial, I would suggest a phase 3 study. Although there is the possibility of getting placebo, but that's what clinical trials are. You're not guaranteed any kind of therapeutic benefit. At the end of the day, clinical trials are just answering a question of whether a drug is safe and whether it works. But still, if you're looking for a therapeutic benefit, or at least the potential of a therapeutic benefit, I would definitely check out phase 3 clinical trials. And then phase 4 clinical trials, the drug's already been approved, they just need to collect some more data. These are often good ways to get into basically get a medication for free for a long period of time. It's already approved, and they're just trying to get people used to the idea of taking the drug. They're trying to get doctors used to the idea of prescribing the drug. So that's what a phase 4 study is. So as far as therapeutic benefit, phase 3 and 4 are excellent for the potential of finding better treatment for your particular condition. Phase 1 studies are good for people who seek to get paid a lot. And then phase 2 studies are good for people who want to be really actively involved in their healthcare, and they want to see whether a drug works for their medical condition, and they get the opportunity to do that before anyone else because they're in the phase 2 study. hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. It's www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Thanks a lot.